Going to go up on stage here and do a little talking, but more numbers this year than last year. We're going to get it done this way. And we've got more people here this year than last year. And thank you, Josh Gold, for setting this up. It's I give you all the credit for the increased numbers. We're going to try to set up here right in front and let you guys listen to some of the pregame rules. But if you are just seeing this now early in the morning, the day is long, come on down and play. Halfway down the New Jersey Turnpike in Pemberton, New Jersey. They've got instructions on the website. I'm playing on the blue team, the Savages. My sponsor is Dizana, and our sponsor actually is going to be the general of the team this year, Tim Souter. So I'm going to be playing on his side. Normally I play on the red side. Red usually wins every year, so it's going to be a challenge. Let's kind of set up camp over here.
We're going to call it. That's what it's going to be. So here you go.
Thank you, Johnny.
And see what happens.
My name is Bruce. My partner in crime here, Phil. All right, so let's go over the respawn rest really quickly so they can get back to their spots. All right, they're wearing.
I'm live still.
It says medic rep on it. They got flags that are going to correspond with whatever team that they're medicing you back.
Okay.
They're going to roughly stand between.
So once the rules are over, I'm going to do a little speaking on behalf of my book. Yay. But
walk up to them,
why don't
give a fist bump, you're back in the game.
Why don't we focus on what's going on here with the rules?
All right, guys, you can head back. Nope, zombies have to go back to the command tent. All right. Next up, let's go over this crate real quick before you get back. All right, so this is what most of the stuff you're going to have to be grabbing on the field is going to look like. It says heavy on it.
Yes it is.
Roughly 50 to 75 pounds. Have fun.
Objectives.
All right,
Paintball.
Love you.
So for those of you who don't like to shoot paint, there are plenty of objectives.
All right. Let's start with the zombies. Robbie, up here. All right, just letting you guys know, you don't actually start off with this stuff. You kind of have to unlock it. But I want to go over how this stuff works just in case you guys don't know.
In-game swag.
So you are to get one of these from missions. You're going to start off with 10. You go to your command tent. Your commander will actually have them. You can drop all your gear inside the command tent, don this shirt, and you are now a zombie. Zombie is headshot only, cannot carry a gun, and you get to be a fun little zombie out there.
No bonus balling zombies.
Don't bonus ball the zombies. And then if at any point you want to not be a zombie, just go back to the command tent, drop the shirt, grab your gear again, head on back out.
Nice.
Remember, as a zombie, when you die, go back to the command tent to respawn. That covers zombies.
Oh no. All right.
Yes.
So if it does that,
So you're
power
going to see
down,
these
power back
push
up
pill
again.
flags out there.
yeah, 2 seconds.
If you've
It's off.
played at
Now
other
do it again.
places,
Power
you
back
may
up.
or may not have seen this before, but it's
No, it needs
pretty
to cut 2
simple.
seconds. There you go.
Red team is now scoring.
There we go. There's a
Points
drone
are
above us.
on the
That's fun. I can hear it.
Mission list. All right, next up is our special characters. Rob is
You may have to hold it
sporting
then.
a beautiful lab
Just for
coat,
now, anyway. You get the idea.
and he is sporting for the
Sorry,
blue
YouTubers.
team, as you can see by the blue band.
Our gimbal doesn't like as much
Inside
any
his
extra
coat
devices
here.
attached to it.
Drop that in. Yep. Attached to him is a purple safety vest. What this represents is him boosting another player.
That's
it cannot
funny.
be a specialty player.
at the rope.
So it can't
That's
be a
great.
wall, can't be a zombie, can't be a thing that they are already. Just a regular player. This boosted player is now headshot only. He can carry a gun.
feel like playing
just like regular.
Men at War.
Another player. He can put it on another player at any point in time. However, if he's boosting a player and he gets shot, both players die. Scientist has normal hits. So if he gets hit anywhere, he's out.
So just shoot the scientist first. That's your target.
Tommy, let's do you. Next up is the engineer. He has a beautiful hard hat. It is striped in his color of choice.
Oh wow! All the engineers are wearing them
And
this
he
year.
also has the matching caution tape. Caution tape is barbed wire. He will wrap this around an area. No one can pass it. However, because it's blue,
Wow!
his team can pass it. but red
Beautiful new
can't.
addition to our fall fashion lineup.
I will also let you know that there will also be yellow caution tape. This is staff and specialty characters only.
I feel like they look like
No one can
Lego
cross this
characters.
unless the engineer cuts it. Same thing with that.
All right, I might go on now. I don't know.
And last up is our demolitionist.
All right.
All right.
I'm probably gonna be
inside
dual
this
miking
orange
this.
backpack, he's going to have a bomb. Along with the bomb, he also has a egg timer. Wind it up. Wind it up and set it for 5 minutes. That is the total amount of time that you have to set off the bomb. If
Nice.
5 minutes elapse and you don't do anything with it, the bomb does nothing and it goes right back to you.
Of course.
So you have to pay attention to what you're doing with the bomb. The demolitionist will take this, wound up, plant this, and take it to a ref. Ref is responsible for the time.
And just
along
think,
with
it
the
was
player.
more complicated than
The player
this.
has 5 minutes to detonate it. This way you don't sit it out on the field, forget about it, and then just say, I blew it up over there.
Welcome to Scenario. The objectives can be quite interesting. But that's what makes
Just like
Living
an
Dead
egg.
special. It's so much different than other scenarios because of the thought involved in terms of the production value. There's very few scenarios that rise to this. Hey, John, when you're done, don't forget me.
Sorry, thanks.
I love you guys!
That's what's happening here.
Nobody cares what you say. Obviously.
Oh, wow.
I did not go over Texas.
And
All right, let's go over tanks real quick. You have 3 ways to take them out. One of them we actually showed was the bomb that's in here. The bomb counts as 1 hit to the tank. Thank you. 1 hit to the tank. So you can lay this down by the road. Set it off as the tank is going by within the area. It has a 10-foot
Yay.
kill radius. The first hit will immobilize the tank.
Much easier than wall
Second
rockets.
hit, which would then be a rocket, since you won't have another.
the reason I said is
I
a
can't
wall
imagine
rocket,
you'll
you know,
have
you have to hit the
another,
tank with.
charge
But
by
if you
then.
put this in, you know the tanks have to go in certain
So
pathways.
you have grenades. Grenades will only
tank will come to
immobilize the
that.
tank. It cannot kill the tank. The only way to actually kill the tank is by one of these or a rocket.
All right, so there you go.
It is disabled for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, it will self-heal. So you have 2 minutes to finish off the tank.
I think I don't know if this is my cue.
As far as rulings on all this stuff, as long as the tank, it is all up to ref's discretion. All right, and that concludes this.
And what about-
I hope you guys have fun out there. All right, guys, we're going to push back the start a little bit. We're going to be starting at 10:15 to give everyone enough time. If you guys start heading up now and get to staging, we can get this going as soon as possible.
All right, for those who are still here. That's all right, it's cool. For those who are still here, I'm going to be filming some of this game live on YouTube tonight, this morning before the 12 o'clock time. So if you see me out there before 12 and you see a cameraman on me, that's your time to shine. If you're shooting at me, then we'll give you credit for it. If you're shooting with me on my team, you're going to get a little more showcase value. So we will be live on YouTube on the Danger Man XX channel. If you see me out there, follow that up. Thank you, guys. All right. So let's go talk to a few people. So I'm going to be running with some guys that I played with when we won the Woods Ball World Cup in 2014. Adrian is one of those players. We're going to go talk to some friends of mine. If I was playing on a paintball team, this would probably be it. Adrian,
Hey, what's going on?
say hello to some people out on YouTube.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube?
Dylan, jump in the shot.
Hey, buddy.
So these are these are friends of mine that I've had for many, many years. Dylan goes back with me from paintball action games, a field that we called home for, 15 years maybe?
Yeah, a long time.
And then Adrian and I played on the 2014 winning team, the 5-man division of the Woods Ball World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
But most recently, Adrian and his team has won something else. Tell them what happened for you guys recently.
We went over to Chicago NXL and we clean sweep the 10-man amateur division. Got first place in that. We also played 5-man mechanical. Got a first in that as well. So trying to rep the Beast Coast as well as we can.
And I think you've been doing it for many, many years. How long have you been playing paintball, Adrian?
I've been playing around 10 years, but mainly in the woods. And then for the past 3 years, we've been playing tournament ball and just trying to become a better baller all around and grow the sport.
And Dylan, how about yourself? I mean, I kind of know this question, answer this, but let everybody out there know.
Yeah, I've been playing for a long time too. I mean, my dad brought me up in it when I was growing up, so as long as I can remember, I've been playing. But for a long time, me, you, and everybody were playing, and that's really when I started like getting competitive with it.
So we're representing the East Coast here, Delaware, New Jersey. Yeah. The Mid-Atlantic states have a lot of great teams that are playing out there, and you guys are probably up to how many players on your team?
I think we're around 25-ish.
Well, that's picking up some. I mean, how long have you had high rollers now? It was about 2 years?
About 2 years, yeah. We're kind of new name, but we've all been around for a while and kind of coming together as one big unit.
I hate asking this question because I already know the answer, but how did you get the name for the team? Because I think it has something to do with high.
Well, that's part of it, but one of the things was Allie is like the queen of the team. She's the mama or whatever. So we were trying to represent her, and she's like the queen of hearts, and we're her deck of cards that she just dishes out pain with.
And you know what? Here's the funny thing. Allie's this short girl that you would think she's completely unassuming. And if you're a fan of the channel and you've watched in the past, I've actually got a video up of her and 3 other girls doing a 3-on-3 with guys. It was a girls versus guy game, and they blanked them. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, what did you think of that when that happened?
I mean, it was kind of expected on my part, but I mean, it was a good fight, and the girls were giving it their all the whole time, and it's great.
And these guys are great players. I've seen these guys play. I mean, they are fleet of foot, super fast runners. I don't want to name it because it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, it's ill saying. I mean, no one can outrun a paintball. Girls are as good in this game as any guy.
This is true.
And but it's just for some men, it's a little it's a humbling experience to have 3 girls blank you.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
going to leave names out of it. Watch the video, you'll love it. Hey, Kelly, get over here, man. So we're I'm going to bring one more person here. We're live on YouTube, Killian. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
All right, get in the shot. Hey.
Look at Save the Paint on YouTube. You know, a lot of paintball things, or Danger Man, or you got a YouTube channel?
I do not.
He has something. Look him up, and it will come up soon. It'll be in the description below.
Now, Killian's not playing on my team this year, but if you've watched one of my previous videos, I got to say I'm going to shoot the piss out of you. Guys, are you going to be a zombie? You're going to play both?
Nope, I didn't bring a gun today, so zombie all day.
He's straight up zombie on the red team, so we're going to have a good time. Just
I mean, it'll be just a good bear hug. Just be good bear hugs.
Now, here's the thing. Killian is notorious for not shooting his gun and coming out and just tapping people up. And so if we're out there today and you see him, and then he's just embarrassed us because the camera's going to be following us live in game, and hopefully you won't make me look bad.
I got to get you at least once.
Maybe, you know what? I'll let him have one. What the hell, you know? With that, we're going to kind of move on here. Killian, you're welcome to walk along with us, or you can just hang out. But we're going to learn a little bit more about this event before it starts. It's going to start very soon. Let's show you some of the vendors that are here. So, my sponsor, Dizana, making these jerseys. You got Planet Eclipse over here. That's we're going to actually face the sunlight for a sad moment. Sadly, point it right here. They take out guns here, and of course, Planet Eclipse has 2 new guns out this year that are really getting great reviews. We're going to actually have a review of the new guns, the M's, on our DangerMansLair.com website very soon. They've actually sent out a couple guns for us to review. So I believe Nick Anderson, a gun tech, and Chris Foshnook, who plays for the team Defiant, the same team that you saw, Killian. I should get out of the sunlight, huh? Let's spin around here. Let's walk over towards Dizana. And so in the case of Killian and all these guys on Team Defiant out of Maryland, they're a team that really likes to promote good causes. They take care of people like autism awareness, finger down just in case that blocks that, and come on over here to Diana. So I think you guys, if you're not aware of Team Defiant, they're one of the noble teams in this sport. Give them some props if you ever see them out there. And we're going to stand under here for a moment. So obviously, what you should know is my sponsor, Tim Souter, is the general of Blue Team this year. We're going to go chase him down if we can and see if we got any pregame instructions. There he is right now. Tim, live on YouTube. Any special instructions for me real quick before when I get out there, General?
No, I don't know.
That's a great start.
Get to the
Thanks.
town. Get to the town.
You got it. So it's a sprint to the town?
Yes.
Okay. I get to use my wheels. So our first objective, they did this to us last year. They set that up as the first objective, and I don't mind that. I'm still young enough to use my feet. So it's one of those things in paintball where if you understand this game at its most strategic gameplay, you win the break with your feet, not your gun, when it's woods ball or scenario. Whereas in speedball, you can win the break off the break simply by throwing a lane and somebody can run some paint. You're not thinking about shooting. You're thinking about taking more field than what the other team is willing to give. And in this case, because it's an objective, we want to take as much of that town off the break as possible. So the problem is in scenario is you got a lot of guys who are not in the best of shape, and they'll sprint, and after 50 yards they'll start walking. So it's one of those things where you've got to get enough people in play. You don't want to overextend your line. You want to get as many people out there where you need them to be on the break as possible. Let's find a couple people to chat with. Camera live on YouTube now. So, another player from the notorious High Rollers, and another person that's going back with me from the days at Paintball Action Games. Aaron, what do you think about the Zombies this year, or how they're going to change it up with being on the teams instead of being a third entity? What do you think of that?
I think it's going to be great.
Now, do you plan on using Zombies as meat shields or anything of that nature?
I use whatever I got available.
Great interview, huh? All right, let's go play and find somebody else to talk to. We're live on YouTube. Do you want to say anything to anybody about this game?
It's going to be fun. Big battle.
Now, we're going to have Zombies that are on your team this year as opposed to as being a third entity. What do you think of that?
It could make for a good battle, good, interesting, different people coming at you.
I'm not going to hold you up in line here. Now, have you played in previous Living Deads?
I've played 3, 4, and 5.
What's your name if you want to let anybody know?
Alex?
Now, do you play on any paintball teams? Or you here solo?
No, I play for New Jersey Bomb Squad out of Apocalypse Paintball.
Okay, so obviously of the Dizana, my sponsor as well. Great jerseys. I saw them on Dizana's site. Who came up with the design for that?
I have no idea. They just came to me in the group chat, sent me a design, and I went with it. We rolled with it in Philly.
How many players do you have on your team?
I think it's 8 or 9 total.
Now, is it more of a speedball team, or is it? So, what brings you out to a scenario game being a speedball player?
We're good friends with the High Rollers. We're always playing with them, and anything to help another team out.
So the High Rollers recruited you. They did a lot of recruiting this year. Can you think of some of the other teams that you know that they recruited? They brought in.
I know they brought in the Inglorious guys.
Okay, Inglorious Bastards.
Yep, I know they brought in what is it? The Arsenal.
Okay.
They brought in us. And then the Legionnaires are always here, and they do a good job helping out.
So Legionnaires on blue as well?
I believe so.
I hope so. I hope so. So that's a big crew.
Yes, sir. We got a big crew for blue.
Yeah, I mean, and normally blue doesn't take this every year. I think this is we're going to rise to the challenge. I'm on blue as well. So we'll let him go. We're going to find some more people to chat with here. Oh my gosh, Soup Can. Guys, we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube, guys. How many of you are representing Soup Can?
9. All of us.
All of us. It's the gang. It's the gang.
You guys probably seen them help me out in some of my videos in the past. Guys, want to tell everybody our home field, OXCC, and what makes that special as well, why you guys like that field?
Oh my God, that's home. I love that field. That field's unique. You ever play on it, it's an adventure. Everywhere you go, there's a gunfight. You'll find it.
And what I love about OXCC is it plays well as a large, completely large expanse, similar to this the features here. I think they're two of the best East Coast fields, OXCC's field and here at OTP. Soupcan, who's your team captain today? Where's he? Oh, he's not. He's not in the shot. Okay. Were you guys playing on blue or red?
We're on red.
Oh my gosh, you're shooting at me this year again, guys. Oh my goodness. So here's the deal. We're gonna be shooting some in-game live on YouTube as well. So if you see me out there, it's your moment to get the glory. If you shoot me out, I'll be sure to come over and give you props. But Reggie and these guys, oh my gosh, I've known these guys for years. Come on, get your out. I don't want to hold up the line. If you're looking to play in the Maryland area, Upper Maryland area, these guys are always recruiting. Are you guys still looking for players?
All the time. All the time. They would never stop.
Instagram, Facebook, SEC paintball. Always the youth. Bring the youth.
Yeah, they're always bringing in. Like if you're a young player, like 12 to 13, you're looking for some mentoring. These are the guys to join. They will really take good care of you. And you guys have brought in some players that are now getting taller. Dom, where's that little guy at? Has he gotten bigger? Where's he at?
Noah, he's growing.
He's definitely.
Oh my gosh! I mean, so again, if you're a younger player and you're looking for a team to take care of, these guys are really good to them. All right, we're gonna move on. Suitcase. There you go.
Thanks, Andrew, man.
Yeah, man, you got it, man. You got it. Well, you know what? I'm going to miss the start of this game if I don't get my butt ready, so we're going to shut this down for now. Look for us to pop back up live within the next 2 hours with live in-game here on YouTube. And again, if you're in the area, the day is early, come on down and play. I'm on the blue team. Shoot at me if you want to be on the red team. Cut that backwards. If you want to be on the red team to shoot at me, that's the team to join. We're out.